So this is February-March 2021 paper 4 variant 2. Duration for this exam is 1 hour 15 minutes. But we will solve only the questions related to topic which we have completed. And the first part, figure 1.1 shows a piece of a glass which is 2 centimeter thick and 0.15 meters square. The density of the glass is 2.6 into 10 power 3 kilogram per meter cube. Calculate the weight. So to get the weight, we need the mass because we know the formula that weight is mass multiplied by gravity. So if mass is multiplied by gravity, we'll get the weight. But the problem here, in the question, they did not provide us the mass. So how to get the mass of this object? We have the density, we have the area, and we have the height or thickness. But keep in mind, all should be in same unit because if area is in meter square, the height should be or the thickness should be in meter as well. So we use the formula density is mass divided by volume. So first we'll find the mass. How to get the mass? So mass will be equal to density multiplied by volume. The density, that is 2.6 into 10 to the power 3 multiplied by volume. How to get the volume? We have area and thickness. So area multiplied by height or area multiplied by thickness will get the volume. Area is 0.15. What about the thickness? Is given in centimeter. So you have to convert into meter. Convert centimeter into meter, you divide by 100. So 2 divided by 100, so it will be 0.02 meters. So 0.15 multiplied by 0.02, what we get? We will get the volume. So 0.15 multiplied by 0.02 will get the volume. So volume will come out as 0.003 meter cube. Now we have the volume, we have the density, so we multiply 2.6 into 10 to the power 3 multiplied by 0.003. What is the mass? 2.6 exponent 3 multiplied by 0.03. So what we get? We'll get the mass as 7.8 kilogram. And after getting the mass 7.8, we have the formula weight is mass multiplied by gravity. So mass is 7.8 and gravity is 10. So the weight of this piece of glass is actually 78 newtons. Is it clear? The first question. So we were having the thickness, we were having area, we multiply area with thickness, but because thickness was in centimeter and area in meter square, so we first convert this centimeter into meter and multiply to get the volume. And after getting the volume, we have the density. Density is mass over volume, so mass is density into volume, so we get the mass, and mass multiplied by gravity will get the weight. So the formulas you can see here are interrelated. The second part is related to pressure. We cannot solve right now. Question 2a. What is meant by the moment of force about a pivot? So moment of the force. What is the meaning of moment of force about a pivot? It means the turning effect of the force, or we can say when force can rotate the object so turning effect of force or force rotate the object, we call that as moment of force. The next part, figure 2.1 shows a large crane on a construction site. Maybe you have seen these type of cranes on the construction sites. So what they do, they keep a counterweight. They put some weight here. So the counterweight that is acting downward, and about point A, which direction it will cause a rotation? This will cause a rotation clockwise. Sorry, anti-clockwise. That's right, anti-clockwise. And because of the weight of this block, which direction it will cause a rotation? It will cause clockwise rotation. In the question, they're saying calculate the moment about A due to 1400 kilogram block suspended at B. So we have to calculate the moment about A. About A means A is a pivot. So how to calculate a moment? Moment is a product of force into distance. Mass, this mass is given. Mass is not the force, weight is the force. So mass is 1000, mass is 14,000. So what will be the weight of this block, which is mass multiplied by gravity? So 14,000 multiplied by 10. So it will be 140,000. So 140,000 Newton, because weight is a force, mass is not the force. So 14,000 multiplied by 10, it will be 140,000 Newton. So force is 140,000. And what about distance from the pivot? The perpendicular distance, that is 20. So 140,000 multiplied by 20. What's the answer? 14 multiplied by 2, that will be 28. And how many zeros? 4 and 5 zeros will be there. And the unit will be Newton meter. Is it clear, this part? In part B1, speed is a scalar quantity, velocity is a vector quantity. State the difference between scalar and vector quantity. What is the difference between scalar quantities? Scalar quantities have magnitude and unit only. Where vector quantities have magnitude, means the number is there, unit and direction. It's of 2 marks. The mark distribution here, Abdullah, not only, because if you write only direction, I don't think you will get the full marks. Or you can say scalar no direction and vector direction, that will give you mark. If you say, like instead of writing full, if you say scalar no direction and vector direction, you will get both marks. Write down one other scalar quantity and another vector. And can you give an example of any scalar quantity other than speed and velocity? Other than speed, any example? It can be any. There are many scalar quantities which does not have direction. Any one of them? The name of quantity, not the number. You don't have to say the number. You have to mention a name like temperature, time, distance. So we can mention distance, or we can mention time, or we can mention temperature. Any vector quantity other than velocity, displacement, good. It can be displacement, it can be force, it can be acceleration. this question is not related to topics which we completed. So these are the questions related to topic which we have completed. Any question related to this paper? So I'll end the session and share this with you.